The original upload had a 15-second clip of running in the 90s over this part. Just imagine it, make it up, think of it in your head, playing over this, because that was my original vision.
As you can probably guess, I like speed. I'm currently farming for Gorse, sort of, not really. I am one piece off of getting his prime. I need the one piece. And in order to get his regular version, I need to work through Dinger. Sedna again. That's going to be annoying. Besides that, I've been stuck in the plains of Eidolon. Well, I say stuck, I'm choosing to be there. Getting a lot of fish, getting a lot of minerals and gems, just because I'm going to need it at some point, grinding through the Ostron standing. And I'm now rank 2, and I've already got the mango things, whatever they're called, for rank 3. I just need to get the standing for that, so I'll be running bounties over the next couple days, and eventually get to rank 3, and then 4, and then 5, but that's in its own time.
So far, the one resource I want is Oxium. That's why I'm trying to run Corpus missions, but it's a really slow grind. As of voicing this, I need 100 more just for the newer optics, and then I can craft Zephyr Prime. But until I've done that, I've just got to wait and get the Oxium. Moving on to a pretty lucky drop. I don't know the drop chance, but I got the Dread. I don't know if that's rare, but I've seen a YouTube short of one guy complaining about farming kills for about 100 attempts before he even got one. And honestly, props to that guy. He was committed. Now, I don't know how I actually got into this mission with them, but I'm kind of glad I did because, yeah, they carried me to a lot, and I've at least gotten 2 steel essence, so that's something. Not much, but it's something. Oh, and a couple mods that I didn't have before. Moving on from this, I figured out how to get the Helminth charger. Well, I said figured out, I looked it up. Because, yeah, there's almost no prompt as far as I'm aware that this is even possible, or that you should even try it, but I did, and now I've got it. Well, in 2 days. I've got it now as of voicing this over, but... And now for something completely different. The boss fight for Atlas. Or should I say the quest for Atlas. And the associated boss fight at the end. That wasn't it, that's just the mini-boss leading up to it. I'm not going to spoil the actual fight itself because it's disappointing. It's an Archwing fight, which means you either steamroll it with insane damage or you're just waiting. It feels like filling a bucket a drop at a time, or chipping at a brick with a needle. Your effort's almost pointless. It's there, but it's almost negligible. That's why we're gonna skip the fight entirely, and move on to something a little more interesting, the Ghoul event. I quite liked it, getting all the codex entries by killing them. It was an interesting take, though I still did take my Helios just to get the scans in because I can't be asked to take them myself. Though I did run out of scanner charges, which means I had to drop another 10,000 on buying another few. It takes what? 100 charges is about 2,000 credits. It's about 500 charges. I should probably buy about 5,000 realistically, given how many codex entries there are and how many separate scans there are. No, then again, I'm about halfway through. Yeah, maybe only about another 2,000 would be enough. Listen to my cat purring. Other than fishing and mining on the plains of Eidolon, I've been completely ignoring Orb Vallis. Deimos I've still been going back to every so often, just because why not cash in the tokens I've got. But yeah, Orb Vallis, I'm gonna leave that for after I'm comfortable with Cestus. Though I have figured out that the animal capturing the sanctuary targets, those are the best ways to earn rank and standing in Cestus. It's surprising, but you get a few hundred, maybe even a couple thousand, depending on the rarity of the actual animal you capture. Besides the open world nonsense, I've been finishing the Chains of Harrow quest, as you can see in the background. I don't get why people call it spooky, because you're unkillable during the entire thing. Like, I didn't feel threatened at any point, though I can understand the general theme of it being scarier than most people would like. The only thing that I'd say got me is that one bit at the start where the screen just went red. That bit was like, what the hell's going on? Now, this part, where you had to collect all of Rel's manifestations, not exactly my favourite. I wish it used the scanner instead of just the kinetic trap. The fact that you have to fucking shoot him over and over again, hoping that he stays down this time. It just seems a little counterintuitive to me, because you're trying to get on his good side to show that you're friendly, and you're just mowing him down with machine guns or hitting him with a sword or a hammer, whatever. Besides that one nitpick though, it was a good quest. Decent step up in the variety department. Like, it's, again, I wouldn't say very challenging because I had enough DPS to keep up, but I can see how some people with I don't want to say weaker, but less tough, more fragile builds would, wouldn't put up much of a resistance. But luckily, my shield gating was just good enough. And now we dive deep down the hole. After 10 seconds of hesitation because I'm a little bitch. If this was Sekiro, that would mean defeat. Now look at this. I don't know if it's just because of how I placed it, but watch him slide to the right. Pick it back now, yo. I hear that every copy of Warframe, every downloaded version, is a little different and has its own unique features, we'll call it. Maybe that's just one of mine. Like when the walking animation for when the Warframe picks up your real body for the first time. I just had him carrying me in his hands and holding it out in front like a body shield. It was ridiculous. Almost as ridiculous as me trying to knock them off the edge over and over and over, just to realise they spawn back when you knock them off the edge, so I have to kill them anyway. I swear I wasted about 2 or 3 minutes just doing this over and over again, but it was fun. But that's gonna do it for now. Next episode's gonna be me getting Excalibur Umbra. And yeah, I now understand the hype around him. The quest is good. It didn't resonate with me like it did with other players, but again, that's just my experience not quite living up to other people's expectations, and that's fine. I'm still enjoying the game, and I am enjoying it in more of a sense of moment-to-moment gameplay than the overarching connected dot. Big thanks to all 30 of you who have subscribed, and I'll be doing a Trepang 2 video later this week, or next